Rhonda. Sharon.
And marching off the field right now, the Cougar Marching Band. Let's hear it for a performance from the Cherry Hill East. You hear Fred Belchigoff in the background, stadium announcer. Score 14-3, Lions in the lead. A big part of this game so far has been the conditions on the field. I was just talking during the halftime to the statistician Lou Haim for the Cougars, and he was saying that the players east are having a problem with the football being extremely wet. As you watch, when they snap the ball, the football is on a towel, trying to make the ball a little drier. You saw Francisconi, and you also saw a couple other the wide receivers for Cougars, and along with West also, were slipping on their routes, causing incomplete passes, and the wrong routes were being run. I mean, the field is completely drenched. It has not stopped raining really in 2 days here.
701. 4202.
You see the Cougars now moving onto the field,
701.
trying to get something together.
4202. Come up to the press box and pick up your winnings. And now
They're trying to come out here excited. They need to put something together here with a score of 14-3 trailing. East has not lost a Thanksgiving Day game since 1984. They lead the series 21 wins. West has only won once. West winning in 74 and in 1984. Last year, game was not played on Thanksgiving, but the East-West game was. Cherry Hill East 41, West 28. East has won so many times, it's been expected by East. Now they got to fight an uphill battle trying to get the lead here in the second half. Like I said, if you tuned in during halftime expecting to see the homecoming festivities, including the floats and everything else, you saw that in the first half at the beginning of the game because of the poor weather conditions. Coming up next, Michael Furman and Andrew DeChristopher. They're going to move into this seat in about a second to tell you about what we're going to see here in the second half. I'll see you back with a post-game wrap-up.
The outcome so far.
Well, yes, very much so. The East offense has come out flat, which is very surprising. The defense, they gave up 2 touchdowns, and I think you can attribute that to West's play calling, where they really have mixed it up very well and has kept East off guard on defense. But the offense only putting up 3 points in the first quarter is very surprising. Steinberg, 10 for 16, 65 yards, and James Francisconi only carrying the ball 3 times for 17 yards. That's got to change here early on the first drive.
What do you think about West offense controlling the ball for almost the entire first quarter and then getting a strike to Chris Martini in the second quarter for the second touchdown?
Well, the opening drive was impressive, where they took 10 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock for a 68-yard touchdown march. That was excellent. The play calling there was varied, where they would start out running and then they threw in some short passes and the rollouts. I think we saw it all. And then on the long touchdown pass, or long touchdown strike to Martini, just they caught East off guard again.
Real quickly, what do you think East has to do to get back in the game?
Well, they've got to score early and change the momentum of the game, probably on this opening drive, as we're about to see on this kickoff.
Okay, we're so almost set for the second half kickoff. Deep, Francis Coney and Mickemeyer for Easton. Kicking off for West will be number 65, Chris Dilba.
Mickemeyer, Francis Coney, deep, Silver, kicking off.
Dilba kicks off deep to Francis Coney at the 15-yard line. Francis Coney comes here and cuts upfield, and he has one man to beat. Beats the kicker, Francis Coney to midfield. Francis Coney down to 45, cuts back and tackles at the 45 of West. Nice run back. A 30, 40-yard kickoff return for Francis Coney.
If this field was not wet, that could have gone all the way because he had one man to beat there for a while. That was the kicker, but it took him a while to make his cut. And after he made the cut, 2 West players were able to get back and make the stop at the 45-yard line.
Well, Francis Coney's 40-yard kickoff return has put East in a good position. We're going to set up shop at West 45.
As you notice, the field is still very wet. They have a towel underneath the ball where it is snapped.
Steinberg has his back split behind him. Francis Coney gets the carry. He's going to string it outside. 45 for Cherry Hill West. That's Brock Atkins. Makes a great tackle and a 3-yard loss.
The one thing I noticed in the first half is that the offensive line did not provide very good blocking. They're not pushing off the line. And Francis Coney, as a result, is not having a great game. That's only his 4th carry. That one went for -3 yards. So the line has got to do a much better job for this offense to be successful because most of the success is due to James Francisconi.
And Steinberg, a weird play here. Steinberg takes the snap back and, in fact, doesn't take the snap but drops back. A little false start. Needs to be moved even further back now to be a 2nd and 18. Most likely, let's see what the referees are talking about. And it looks that way, as East is moving backwards.
Maybe a little bit of confusion between the center and the quarterback as Steinberg pulled away from the center, maybe expecting the snap, I believe. And Kelmer didn't give it to him.
What started off to be a good drive is now turned into 2 negative plays in a row as East has a 2nd and 18, the first 3-yard loss in a run, and then now this false start. Just a missed snap count, look like.
East cannot afford these penalties. It's only hurting them. They really need to get the offense going. And that's not the way to go about it.
2nd down, 18.
This is an obvious passing situation as Francis Coney has come into the slot. And now Steinberg it looks like he wants to go in the shotgun. And when he does that, the line looks like they're moving. This play is not working. Another false start. It's 2nd and 23. East is going completely backwards. If that's the play to go in the shotgun, Steinberg should tell the offensive line to calm down. No, jumping is just no excuse if that's the play, unless Steinberg is just missing the snap count with the center. Not quite sure what the play is.
It's hard to tell, but either way, it's a lack of discipline on the East offense. And certainly they cannot afford that at this point, down 14-3 here in the second half. Sure, there's a lot of time left, but the way they've been playing, they really need to get the momentum back in their favor.
And 10:30 left to go. East good field position has been nullified with 2nd and 23.
Here we go for attempt number 3 on 2nd down.
Steinberg almost slips. He looks across the middle to Francis Coney, about a 2 or 3 yard pass completion. He's wrapped up right away. Stopped by Brock Atkins, and this is going to bring up 3rd and really long. In fact, he had no yards on that play.
He got,
he actually did get 2 yards on that play.
But it's very unusual, as I thought that we'd see a longer pass, maybe a crossing pattern for 10 or 15 yards on that play to set up a 3rd and short, but instead we saw that short 2-yard pass instead. Maybe it was because Steinberg really had no time.
3rd and 21. I think he did have time though, Andy. But anyway, 3rd and 21. Steinberg back to pass. He's looking over the middle. He has A.J. Salvatore wide open for a first down. Or it's going to be close.
He's
They're
got the
giving
first
him a
down.
they're giving him a bad spot, but it looks like he's going to have the first down anyway. Nice 21-yard pass.
They're going to mark it at the beginning of the slide. Even though he wasn't touched, it is enough to pick up the first down. A beautiful play by the East offense there. As A.J. Salvatore slipped into the secondary and was uncovered, Steinberg hit him.
That pass over the middle to the tight end has been working for Cherry Hill East. Now the backs are in the eye. Behind Steinberg. Wide receivers split. One to the top, one to the bottom. Steinberg hands off to Francis Coney. Francis Coney comes to the near side. He's wrapped up by number 44, number 75 for Cherry Hill West. 44 is John Cook, and 75 is James Keneally.
John Cook made a beautiful read on that play out of his linebacker position. Slipped right out to his left side.
East has now called a timeout, and that is not good considering you should save him in the second half for the fourth quarter.
But I think the offensive coordinator, Joe Pisarcik, really wants to get things straightened out here as his offense just is not clicking. With the exception of that long pass to A.J. Salvatore we just saw, the running game has done nothing, which is very unusual for East, as Francis Coney usually carries the load for the offense.
Well, it's not been his fault. It's not like he's not running hard. There's no holes for him right now to run through. He's stringing it out wide, and West players keep on coming up to him. Need better blocking right now. Good defense by West.
What we should look for, or what East maybe should do, is start throwing the ball a little bit more, because the West defense is playing with 8 guys close to the line of scrimmage, which opens up a huge soft spot in the secondary. And East right now is not taking advantage of it, which is, I find, very surprising.
And they should throw to Peeler. They should look at him much more than they are.
2nd down, 12. Ball at the line, 37.
2nd and 12 as Francis Coney lost 2 on that play. Back split behind. Steinberg, and now we'll have a little offsides here as the nose guard moved. And now we'll bring up a 2nd and 7. For East. That helps East.
Against the line.
So 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
2nd down, 7. Ball at the line, 33.
Francis Coney is behind Steinberg, and he'll get the pitch. And he's going to turn it upfield. And there he goes. He could go. And he cuts behind. He's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, James Francis Coney. And that's the running we're looking at from before for James Francis Coney. Vintage James Francis Coney.
32-yard rush.
The reason why that play worked is that they sent Jermaine Mitchell in as the H-back, and he threw an incredible block on the West defender, which finally opened up the outside for James Francis Coney, and he just took it from there with some beautiful cuts and a long touchdown run for James Francis Coney, and they're right back in the game.
Vintage Francis Coney as he rumbles down the sideline for 32, making many people miss him. He's got great feet.
Even on the wet turf here, he made at least 3 incredible cuts, something that is very difficult to do in conditions such as these. But as I said before, it was important for them to get the momentum back, and it looks as if they may have done it.
Francis Coney has a equipment problem, it looks like, as the ref is working on his helmet, and then it seems to be all settled now. Now East will attempt the extra point. Mickemeyer, for the extra point, he missed a field goal. He made a field goal, and now attempting the extra point.
Mickemeyer. Dwyer Fogan.
Kick is up. And
The kick is good.
And so East jumps right back in the game with 8:48 left to go in the third quarter. Cherry Hill East is losing to Cherry Hill West 14-10, but East has some momentum coming in to the quarter. And now they're right back in the game. Andy, what do you look for the East defense to do now?
Well, they definitely have to play a lot more aggressive than they did in the first quarter. They cannot afford to make the stupid mistakes They did well against the run, but that again was with 8 or 9 guys close to the line of scrimmage on the plays where they were stopping them very well. What they didn't do in the first half was stop them on the first and second down, which set up 3rd and short. And that makes it very easy for West to keep their drives alive. So I'm looking for them to be more aggressive, especially on 1st and 2nd down.
West offense is going to be looking to that ball control again. The best way to stop an offense is to keep them off the field, and that's what West did for most of the first half. And now Nickemeyer set the kickoff deep for Correa and Fulcher for West. Nickemeyer kicks it off, pretty deep. And Fulcher's going to return this one at the 5-yard line. Fulcher runs up to about the 20, and he's met by number 20 for Cherry Hill's Andrew Niemczak, who stops him right at the 20-yard line. Good tackle. Niemczak's the smallest guy on the team, and he made the tackle.
Showed a lot of
True
good
determination.
hustle there. A lot of hustle by Niemczak. Now it's important to keep West deep in their territory, 21, which is their worst field position to start a drive in this game.
First down at the 21.
He just got to dig in here and stop him. Carl's looking at his backs in the eye. Wide receiver split. Carlin hands off to Correa. Correa's a small hole. He gets up to about the 25, where he's stopped by Goa and Osborne. That play got about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for West.
And 2nd down is important for the defense. They don't want to give up many, if any, yards here in order to set up a 3rd and long, which would make it a lot more difficult for West to make those conversions.
So again, this is Mike Furman and Andrew DeChristopher along for the 24th annual homecoming game here at Genesee Mara Stadium, where West is beating East 14-10. An exciting game. Back split behind Carlin, the 2nd and 7. Short drop for Carlin, wide open receiver, number 40. Lakeem Dwight, and he's tackled.
He's got the first
by
down.
Niemczak and Osborne. Niemczak is playing a lot. It just shows that you can be small and play football.
First down.
But as we saw in that play, West once again varying the offense with the short pass, short drop, getting the guys open. The East secondary is giving up a couple yards.
That got a first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 40, at the 32.
As you can look now, both cornerbacks are playing well off of their receivers, which makes for a good...
Carlin's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's looking for an open receiver. He finds one. Over the middle, tackled by Pillar. That's number 87, Robert Favuzzi.
Now that there was not a very smart defensive play on East's part, because as he was rolling out of the pocket, Scott Pillar did not move up on the play, and as a result, Favuzzi was able to get open for that 8-yard reception.
That brings up 2nd and 2 with 7:04 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Good play by Carlin. He's really impressed me today. He's only a junior, so he'll be back for another year. Now he has the backs in the eye behind him. Hands off to Correa. And Correa's got a hole, and he's stopped by Pure, Mitchell, Osborne, and Brody. But he gets plenty for the first down, and that brings him up to the 46, 47-yard line. The West will do business there with another first down. It's becoming another long drive.
47.
East has got to stop them on the run. I mean, the run is working. The way West has mixed up the pass and the run, it's going to be hard. He's got to dig in. Carlin this time only has one back behind him. 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 receiver to the top. 1 receiver in the slot. Inside handoff to Correa, who's got a big hole. He runs through the secondary, and he's finally stopped by Salvatore and Dwyer. And Dwyer's getting up a little slow.
Great run there by Correa, who was hit at the line of scrimmage, but he bumped off, and there was no one there for East to fill the gap. And as a result, he comes up with a very nice gain.
Gets another first down, and now West is at the 37-yard line of East. They're just tearing up the field.
The West offense seems to be confusing the East defense, as once again we saw a different formation there with the one-back formation, and now they go to two-back.
Carlton's calling the signals. Salvatore looks like he's going to blitz, but he backs off. Short drop, short pass, complete to Dwight. About 4 yards. Dwyer on the tackle. Oh, the ground also was a factor in that.
What I like about Carlton is his quick drop, and he has a fairly quick release. As if he held onto the ball there for another second, there's a very good chance of interception because he did lock in on his receiver on the 5-yard pass.
2nd and 5 for West. And you can tell every other jersey's dirty except for Carlton's, meaning he hasn't been touched all game. East hasn't gotten too much pressure on him. His jersey's still white, clean. They blitz him now, and they got him. A.J. Salvatore, right as I said, A.J. Salvatore with the sack. And that's exactly what East needed. And that's a 7-yard loss. Bring up 3rd and 12. I think. Is that 7 yards?
It's a 7-yard loss.
Only a 4-yard loss, 3rd and 9. Excuse me.
That there was Salvatore's first sack of the season, and only the team's 10th. So this is not a sack machine on defense for East.
It came at a most opportune time, though. Now it brings West 3rd and long, and just like I say, that Carlton's jersey's a little dirty now. And Carlton rolls out, and he's going to be, oh, Brody almost gets him. He completes the pass. The far side, no, they're going to say incomplete, out of bounds. We're got enough for a first anyway. Dwight, incomplete, and that puts West at 4th and 9. What are they going to do here? They're out of field goal range. Are they going to punt? They didn't punt early in the first half.
We shall see. But those last 2 defensive plays for East have got to be an encouraging sign for Coach Bo Wood, as for the first time in the game, they got pressure on the quarterback 2 plays in a row. Craig Brody there had a very good opportunity to get the sack, but missed him. But as a result, forced Carlton to make a
4th and 9. Looks like the punting team is on for Cherry Hill West.
Peeler for East will be back to receive.
Deep to punt is number 44, John Cook. And deep to receive for East, Scott Peeler. Cook, low line drive right to Peeler, who fills up the 10. Peeler starts running up the field and gets tackled by number 45, Brock Atkins.
Peeler on return, stopped by Atkins. First down, Cougars.
So with 4:03 left to go in the 3rd quarter, and East losing 14-10, they're going to take over at their own 23. And a good drive to start the 3rd quarter. They had good field position. Now they don't have as good field position. Let's see what they're going to do.
First down, Cougars at the Cougar 23.
Steinberg has 2 receivers to the top of the screen and 1 receiver to the bottom. Francis Coney in the backfield. And he fakes the pitch to Francis Coney and throws to Farneth on the far sideline. Farneth gets tackled and he fumbles. No, and yes, he fumbles. He was tackled by number, can't tell, by number 40, Lakeem Dwight, who also recovered the fumble. And now there's a flag thrown on the play. And it's
Several
going to be
flags on the play.
It looks like it might be on Ted Farneth.
I'm sure it will be an unsportsmanlike conduct, possibly on both sides. Tempers flaring down there.
Farneth made the reception, and then ball stripped out of his hands. This is not looking good for Cherry Hill East.
It's an unfortunate play for the East offense as they came out with another new look with the 3 wide receivers. As of course on the last play on offense, they came in with the H-back and sprang a big run for Francis Coney's touchdown. So Pisarcik has decided to change the look a little bit, and there it looked like it was going to work until Farneth came up with that unfortunate fumble. So we await for the penalty call.
Looked like East were going to have some momentum too. 5-6 yard gain on first down. And they just had a nice drive last time. Looks like they finally solved the West defense. But All for naught.
And now that
And-
definitely puts East defense against the wall.
Now then, the call is personal foul on East, and there's also a foul on West. They're going to mark the ball back to the 41-yard line
15-yard penalty.
on West.
And that'll help East defense. Now they're not as much against the wall as they very well could be. And a stupid penalty by the West player.
And now they're
bringing it
putting the ball back.
They're offsetting penalties, and East defense is against the wall.
That was a weird little
Chain of
sequence by the
events.
officials there. I don't know why they moved the ball back. They just moved it back. There's a guy trying to work on some weight or something. I don't know.
But West will be starting the Cougar 26-yard line.
Third quarter here. Cherry Hill East, 3:23 left to go. And the backs are split behind Carlton. And now the false start. That play's gonna be all nullified. False start on West. West did recover the fumble, but it should be a false start from the point of, it's from the 25-yard line. It should be 1st and 15.
Yes, the West offensive line was anticipating the blitz, and we're a little bit shaky and nervous, jumped off. East has changed their defensive look a little bit here now, where the cornerbacks are playing close to the receivers, not giving them as much room as before, and they are coming with the blitz with their linebackers, especially A.J. Salvatore, who recorded the sack in the last series.
A.J. Salvatore's having another fine season for Cherry Hill East.
He's the cornerstone of the defense.
He is. It's going to be hard to replace him next year. Very hard. First and 15 from the 30-yard line for West. Carl calls signals, pitches it to Correa. Correa runs outside, gets about to the 26-yard line. Pior bumped him out.
Got back what they lost from the penalty, and I'll bring up a 3rd and 10.
Oops. Be 2nd and 10.
That was a 2nd and 15. 2nd and 10, excuse me.
2:53 left to go in the third quarter at Jones C. Morris Stadium, where Cherry Hill West leads Cherry Hill East 14-10. I'm Mike Furman, along with Andrew and Christopher, on this overcast Thanksgiving Day. West has a 2nd and 11 from the 26-yard line. Back split behind Carlton. Carlton takes a short drop. He got some pressure on him, goes deep. And, caught for a touchdown by number 30, Chris Jimenez, as he took it right out of Peeler's hands. And that could be the final nail. Even though it's only the third quarter, East offense has been sputtering. And a little touchdown pass here of 26 yards from Carlton to Jimenez puts West on top 20-10.
That was an incredible catch by Jimenez, as the West pocket collapsed and forced Carlton to throw the ball away. He was looking for a short pass at first and then decided to go for it all into double coverage, and Jimenez somehow come down with that pass for the touchdown.
East hasn't lost a homecoming game since 1984. They're big time in danger of that today. And for the extra point, it's up and good. by
No
Chris
good.
no good, excuse me, by Chris Dilba.
Wide right.
Lions 20, Cougars 10.
So the score remains 20-10. Andy, what's East gonna have to do now? 10-point. They're stuck by 10 points. They're right back in the game, but now it seems they've lost it a little bit. With 2:46 left to go in the quarter.
The East offense has shown that they can't really get much going when they start back deep in their territory. So I'm sure what they want now is a longer kickoff return to get themselves into a good field position to start the drive, maybe to around a 35 or 40 would be ideal. And then after that, they just got it. The offensive line has just got to bolster up a little bit. They got to avoid the stupid mistakes, like the fumble on the last drive.
East has to dig deep now. Stuck 10 with 2:46 left to go in the third quarter. And Dilba sent the kick off deep for Francis Coney or Mickemeyer for East. They gotta keep their heads high for each though. West has gotta keep the pressure on now. Doba set the kick, and here he comes. Deep, and Nickemeier's gonna get it at the 10, and he pitches it back to Francis Coney. And Francis Coney has a hole, loses his footing a little bit, and then is tackled by number 25, Chris Perrone, and number 13, James Kiefer. Now East will start at the
29-yard line.
9-yard line, 1st and 10, with 2:38 left to go. They need points on this drive. But for West last game, they scored 21 points in a matter of 3 minutes and 52 seconds, so nothing is impossible. Back split behind Steinberg. Inside handoff to Francis Coney, who gets about 2, and is pushed back by Atkins and Keneally.
and Atkins, stopping Francis Coney.
Except for his 32-yard touchdown run, Francis Coney has been relatively ineffective.
The offensive line has not created the holes. The one touchdown run was a result of the insertion of the H-back, Mitchell, who sprung a huge block.
2nd and 8, and East, I think, is going to have to pass here. I mean, time is running out. It's just the 3rd quarter still, but time is running out. They need to score points. And they do pass on this 2nd 8. Steinberg takes a deep drop, and he's going to be sacked. But no, he gets out of it. He's going to go, looks at Francis Coney. Francis Coney's hit immediately at the 35-yard line.
Pass completed to Francis Coney, stopped by Dwight.
Stopped by Dwight, who's having himself an outstanding second half.
It was a good play there by Ben Steinberg just to get out of that mess as the pocket collapsed from the outside, from the inside rather, and there was also outside pressure. 2 guys had a legitimate shot at him, but he bounced away and got the pass off to Francis Coney for at least a 4-yard gain, which is better than a loss.
It sure looked like it was going to be a sack, but anyway, 3rd and 4 for the Cougars. Need a 1st down here. Pitch to Francis Coney on the far side. He'll get the 1st down. Tackle made by number 81, Garrett Brown.
Francis Coney, stopped by Brown. 1st down.
It's a
With a 1st
7-yard
and
gain.
10.
7-yard gain there by Francis Coney.
49 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Cougar 41.
Cougars the ball at their own 41. Backs in the eye behind Steinberg. Drops back the pass, looking for Peeler. He airs it out to Farnett. That's a well, ducking. Farnett takes the ball. He's running down the far side. He's pushed out of bounds. Got number 44 for Shario West. It's John Cook. After a nice grab, a dead duck was put up there. A little pop-up, but Farnett caught.
Yes, it worked that time, but I wouldn't try it again because that was ugly. That's very dangerous. Prone to interception. It's just the fact that the West defenders did not have their footing to come back for that.
He sets the ball at the Lions 35 now after that play. With 24 seconds left to go. In the corner. He stuck 20-10, but they now have a good drive going. Francis Coney, and now it looks like they're going to do the same play they did on the touchdown. They're doing it. Dive back. Francis Coney this time only gets about 7, which is not a bad gain at all. He's tackled by Garrett Brown.
That puts him inside the 30-yard line on the last play of the 3rd quarter.
That will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. This has been Mike Furman, Andrew DeChristopher. And we just want to say happy Thanksgiving and enjoy the rest of the game. And goodbye, and now here are the Westerners.
That was Andrew DeChristopher and Mike Furman bringing you the 1st and 3rd quarters for the East-West football game. I'm Dave Mariga back here with Jen Arrington. Luckily, Jen Arrington could get here a little late, of course. Jen, what held you up getting here?
Well, you see, I was out interviewing the coaches of both teams. I had to get a little background info because It is 10-20, 10 East and 20 West. I wanted to talk to them and see exactly what they had planned for our last quarter of the game.
We know you were just getting some hot dogs.
Well, Dave, you might think that, but I know that I'm working hard for this King 18 because this is my life. You know that, Dave.
Yes, indeed. All right, it is 20-10. About to start the fourth quarter of play. West is in the lead, looking very strong on the pass play. West has scored a touchdown this half, as has East scored a touchdown this half. Francis Coney scoring East touchdown. East has the ball. They're on West 29, looking to score and cut the West lead to 3. Francis Coney directly back, Mitchell off to the right. Steinberg in the pocket. Oh, and there's movement. Number 44, Scott Peel, AJ Salvatore, excuse me, move. Number 44, AJ Salvatore, move for East. Illegal procedure, loss of 5 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 15.
Ball at the Lions 35.
Now it's at the Lions 35-yard line. Jen, so what, if you did talk to these coaches, what did they tell you that both teams had to do?
Well, the West coach was very happy with West's performance. He knows that East is a very tough team to beat, and West does rarely beat them. And he was really proud of his Lions. And he was basically giving them more words of encouragement, telling them to keep playing, to keep focused, and to just do exactly what they've been doing.
Ben Steinberg, quarterback Ben Steinberg, unhappy with what he saw from the West defense, decided to call a timeout here. Something's going wrong with the clock. There's been something's going wrong here. East does not look happy with how everything's going. So they called a timeout, and they're going to regroup.
Here are East cheerleaders once again trying to
rouse up the crowd.
Rouse up the crowd, that's right. And get these East players into action. Give them just a little bit more spirit and enthusiasm to get them into the game so they can overcome the West Lions.
Beautiful as always. And on the other side, you see the West crowd looking absolutely feared that the West could actually win this game. They don't seem like they believe it, but it's happening. West is up 20-10. 1 quarter play left.
But
all they have to do is stop East, and they can win this game.
There is 1 quarter to go, and anything could happen. As we well know, East has time and time again turned these games around and won. It beat West, always upsetting them. We don't know what could happen. This is really, it's really hard to say. We can't call it just yet.
Steinberg drops back the pass. He hits number 42 with the pass. Number 42, Scott Peeler with the reception.
West. John Cook takes him down hard.
In the background, you can hear East Band going wild, trying to rouse up the crowd and the players of the East team. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for East. They're still down 20-10. Just to remind you, I did predict the score of this game, West 23, East 21. Right now, I look like I could be right on tech there.
We'll see, Dave. We'll see. My prediction for the game, though. Let's see if I'm right.
Here comes Steinberg to pass. He rolls to his right. Oh, he throws it up. It's intercepted by Joe Gamaz. He's going.
He found the pocket.
And he's out of bounds at the 35.
Out of bounds. Number 11 of West.
Joe Gamaz with the big.
Oh,
there's
East
penalty markers
Stadium
down on the flag.
Oh, East is upset by that.
Penalty flags down on the play. Let's see what the call is.
East Stadium, they thought they might have had a chance right now. They're upset by this.
We'll have to find out what the call is. What happened there was East receiver slipped, but Ben Steinberg didn't see it, so he passed to him. The receiver had already slipped. 2 cornerbacks converged and tipped it into each other's hands. Gamaz runs it back 20 yards. But the call is what's the call here? I believe there was a penalty on. Ooh, they called a tripling penalty on the Lions. So East still has the ball and plus a 1st down. A big change there, big change. That would have been a big play for West.
That's right.
Taking the heart right out of East. All right, so now East is 1st and goal. Excuse me, I'm wrong. Excuse me, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. Everything's getting confused here. West has the ball, just as we thought. It's a first down for West, but there was a penalty on the play, so it moved back the return, interception return. So they're back at their own 9. All right, Curry and Fulcher in the backfield. Carlton at quarterback. Carlton, he hands it off to Correa, who goes nowhere. He's stopped immediately.
He's sacked.
By a swarm of Cougar defenders.
This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. The Cougars have a tendency to come back in the third and fourth quarters of the game. And this is what they seem to be doing. It may be a little later than usual, but it's the fourth quarter, the beginning of the fourth quarter, and they seem to be coming back. They sacked him right away, and this might just be the turnaround they've been shooting for the entire game.
I don't know if it's noticeable to you, but West supposedly was going to be able to run well against this team. And I think they've been
passing
real
more.
well.
Yes, they should
And
have
not
been
running
passing
very
more.
well. Yeah, East line has been very strong stopping the run. Okay, the pitch is to Correa. He's trying to get around the outside. He does get around the outside, and he barrels ahead for a few. 10:30 remaining. West in the lead, 20-10. There's a picture of the big East defense looking very strong again, giving up only 20 points, which is not too many points. They're playing real strong. Now they need some offense.
Penalty holding against the Lions.
Oh, there was a holding penalty on the play, so that's going to move it back. It will be 2nd down and 16 now. If you can hear in the background, there goes the Ears cheerleaders. Number 44, AJ Salvatore is talking to the refs. He's not happy. He's deciding on what he wants to do. Should they take the penalty, or should they accept the penalty, or should they cancel it and then have West in a 3rd down situation? They're going to accept it though. They're going to take it, and it's going to be 2nd down and 15 for West. East is pinning the Lions up right near their own goal line. They could stop them here, have them make them punt from inside the goal. Oh, East will have a great field position. All right, here we go. West goes with a two wideouts, and 1 back. 2 backs, excuse me. Passing situation. Carlton, short drop. He lofts it to, incomplete. It was lofted to Chris Jimenez, but he cannot hang on. Nice defense there by number 14, Andrew Jawire, who covered Jimenez. Almost intercepted. Carlton's got to watch passes like that. He almost just threw that up. He had a good idea, but if he could have zipped it in a little more, he might have been able to be caught. That way, if he throws it up like that, a good chance of being intercepted. It's 3rd down and 15. 10 minutes remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 4th and final quarter of play. 20-10. Looks like a definite passing situation. Correa remains in the backfield, though you might see him come out of the backfield for a possible reception. Here, Carlton rolls to his right. He's looking over the middle. He throws a long pass. Oh, just overthrown. Number
And right
83.
there, you saw an example of the slickness of the surface as number 82 West goes
83, Chris
sliding.
Martini.
Number 83 goes sliding at least 5-10 feet.
Yeah, it was just overthrown about 5 yards over Chris Martini's head, but good idea. Carlton's arm looks strong on that play. Unfortunately, though, West is going to have to punt from inside their own goal. 10:04 remaining, 20-10. West in the lead, but this is a great opportunity for East. They're going to get great field position.
This is not a position that West wanted to be in, Dave. Do you think this is going to affect the rest of their play?
I could. Oh, it's almost blocked. He gets off a short punt. Peeler's taking it. Oh, it gets by him. Peeler decides to pick it up, and he gets away from some defenders. He's still on his feet.
He's still
on
going.
his feet.
He's running.
Oh, he's
He's
tripped
taken
up.
down.
Number 32, Mike Fulcher, makes a touchdown-saving tackle. Very hard play to explain there. Great rush there put on by East defensive line.
Just to recap.
Got by 6 defenders.
East is rocking and rolling now.
Now here's Francis
He
Coney.
found open area.
Around the
Looks like
corner.
He's getting a ball.
Oh, he gets by defenders. He's still on his feet. He tippy toes out of bounds.
Right at the 9-yard line.
Cougars look pumped as the fans sound pumped, baby. This is going to be a war the rest of the way. It's 2nd and 5 to go.
With 9:25 left in the fourth quarter.
Down at West 12. East looks like they're threatening. They want this game now. All of a sudden, they look like a new team. Great on offense. Francis Coney coming alive. Francis Coney and Mitchell set up in the backfield. I think they go to Francis Coney again. He's looking strong. The handoff is to Francis Coney, who cuts inside, and he's still on his feet and rambles ahead for a couple. It's going to be 3rd down. Babnew on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd down and 1st down and 10, excuse me. That was a 1st down on the play. 1st down and goal for the Cougars. They're inside the 10 at the 8. Francis Coney is looking strong. Offensive line coming alive. East looks great. The pitch is to Francis Coney, who's hit immediately. Number 44.
Number 44 of West.
John Cook with a big stop. Francis Coney, if he had gotten by Cook, would have been able to go probably into the end zone for the touchdown. But Cook made the stop, putting East on the 12.
It seems as though East was getting their 2nd win, and just as I thought they were going to come through and make that touchdown, West is blocking them. West has to keep doing that. West is... They're focused, and if they're going to be continuing, they've been playing a great game, and I think they might even be able to win this one today.
NFL-type play by John Cook there. Francis Coney alone in the backfield. 2 double wide outs. A quick pass to number 42. It's incomplete. Excellent defense by number 40.
Dwight Lakem.
Lakeem Dwight makes the defensive stop there. Beautiful play. West defense seems to give up a lot of yardage on the 1st downs, as we said before, and then they pull together for the 2nd downs and the 3rd downs. It's really hard to explain.
It's an odd strategy, but it seems to be working for them. So whatever
obviously
works,
they're up
use
20
it.
to 10, right?
And there, once again, is number 70, Jamie Gaiman.
Big Jamie Gaiman, and number 34, the man, Donald Babnew, who also plays halfback on offense. Official timeout here. We got to get some things squared away.
So with 8:14 left in the fourth quarter, we have 20 West, 10 East, and 3rd down and 12.
Okay, we're ready to play now. Francis Coney off to the right, Mitchell off to the left. Number 42, as well as it. Oh, and he rolls to his left. He throws against his body. It's incomplete. Excellent play there by number 22. Stephen Perrone blocks the pass and almost intercepted it. It's going to be 4th down and 12. 20 and 10. What do you think East does here? They need both a touchdown and a field goal to tie it, and 2 touchdowns to win it. What do you think they do? Do you think they go for it? Would you go for it? Obviously, we see they're going to be kicking here, but what would you have done in this situation? I think I might have gone for it.
I think at this point in the game, they need to be a little bit risky. They were playing it safe earlier, but I think now maybe risk-taking is what they need. But it seems like they're going to be going safe with it, right?
Well, here comes number 81. Mike Meyer to kick the field goal. He already is. Oh, it's a fake! Number 14, he has nowhere to go. He just throws it up. And it's incomplete. Excellent defense by West, stopping that fake attempt. That was number 14, Andrew Dwyer, the holder.
As you see, West players running off. They're a big huddle.
They're excited.
They're celebrating over there.
Stop. And there they go. There's the big Brock Atkins, number 45. Coach Smith is
They're
excited.
happy with that play. They know that was something West. Oh my God! Anything that happens out here, West is all over the place. Defense, offense, they're just doing a phenomenal job. It's unbelievable playing like I've never seen before.
Yeah, this is the best game West has had all season. They have 2 wins this season already. They beat Overbrook, who's pretty much a poor team, and Paul VI, who hasn't won in 5 years. But they're really better than their record shows. All right, here we go now. 2 running backs, 2 wideouts. Oh, and East comes with a big blitz. And that's a short gain. Korea with a short gain. 2nd and 7. 7:40 remaining. West up 20 to 10. Big play there by West. I just want to talk about that again. stopping them there. If West had got that, if East had got that touchdown, we don't know what this game would be like. East would be more pumped. They seem to be dying down here late in the game. 7:30 remaining. Yeah, I get into that band stuff sometimes. All right, here we go now. The pitch is to Korea, who cuts to the inside and stay. Oh, he's still on his feet. He keeps his legs moving. He's off to the outside, baby. He's still on his feet, and he's out of bounds.
Oh, he goes down to the 50-yard line. Another unbelievable play by West. Just when I think I can't surprise me, they go ahead and they do it once more.
Joe Correa reminded me of Barry Sanders there. Barry Sanders, as you often know, people who watch football, is that he always looks like he's down. He keeps his legs pumped, and somehow he's not easy to tackle, and he seems to move farther and farther. There, Joel Correa kept his legs moving and got extra yardage.
East at this point looks just a little bit disappointed, to say the least.
Unfortunately, there's a penalty on the play, which is going to bring the ball back, and that's the end of that beautiful run by Correa. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's 3rd and 12 now for West, and they're at their 10 instead of the 50-yard line. Big
difference.
penalty. That's a 40-yard difference there. They're going to have to pass here. Oh, it's 2nd down and 12. And it's 20-10 in favor of West. 7 minutes remaining. Great game here. This has really been a thriller all the way through.
Certainly an exciting game.
Yeah, as always. West has not won in the past 5 years, I believe. But this could be the year they break that trend. All right, Carlton, he hands it off. And Michael Fulcher, gets ahead for a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Less than 7 minutes remaining in this final period of play. The East defense looks shaken. You know, really, what's been keeping them in the game? West has had a lot of big plays that have been called back on penalties, and that's what's really kept East in the game. Because if those plays had worked for West, they could be anywhere on this field. They could have had 10, 15 more points.
Yes, those penalties. See, West is getting just a little bit too careless. They're real pumped and they're ready and they have a lot of force and drive behind them. But if they get careless and they make those stupid penalties, all the effort they put into it is not going to pay off. They really have to just keep concentrated and focused.
Carlton
they can't let
rolls
those penalties
to his
do
right.
that.
Oh, he's under heavy pressure. He is sacked. Number 34, Jermaine Mitchell with the sack at West 10. West is going to have to punt now with 6 minutes remaining. East still is in this game, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Big play there by Mitchell. Carlton just had nowhere to go. He was sacked right from the get-go, unfortunately. All right, Dilba, I believe, is going to be coming on to punt for West. And back to receive is number 42, Scott Peeler, who had the big return last punt for West. All right, here's Dilba, and he gets off the punt. Oh, I'm sorry, John Cook's the punter. It's short, very short punt, and it's out at the 27. That hurts for West. Hurts big time. A 17-yard punt for West. Oh, wow, 17 yards on that baby. And there's number 65, John Schimmer, the big guy. He's their big offensive lineman there. He's been a major force for East this year on the offensive line, opening holes for Francis Coney everywhere. All right, East is gonna have to score quick. They got 5.5 minutes left. They're down by 10 points. They need a field goal and a touchdown to tie, and 2 touchdowns to win. They're gonna have to move quick. They're gonna have to pass. And Francis Coney does set up as a tight end. Oh, and what's this? Official is calling for something. Is he calling for an official timeout? They don't like the way the ball looks. Big problems here at the game. East
He's wiping off the ball. Some of these conditions are really wreaking havoc on everyone out here.
Wow, incredible. East fans seem a little dead now. Before, while East was almost, getting those points, East was getting revved up, but now they're starting to die out. All right, Francis Coney has a tight end now. They'll probably be looking for him. 42, Scott Peeler, wide out. Okay. He a quick pass to overthrown. Francis Coney just out of the reach of Francis Coney.
We've seen a lot of that today. We've seen a lot of people overthrowing the ball. How can you explain that?
Well, I gotta say that it's got to do with the conditions. The ball is very slippery, and I think it's just slipping out of the quarterback's hands. They have a good grip on it, and all of a sudden it just whips out of their hands. I think both these quarterbacks, Kevin Carlton and Steinberg, are great quarterbacks. Both are juniors, I might mention, that will have a great season next year, possibly both all South Jersey players. And they're just having trouble holding on to the ball. That's my prediction. That's what I believe it is. All right, here we go now. East is sent with 2 running backs. Steinberg drops back to pass. He rolls to his right again. He's slipping all over the place. Number 45, big rush, Brock Atkins. He throws it up. It's complete. Down to the 2. Beautiful catch by 84. Ted Farneth. Ted Farneth has been all over the field today. He's made 6 big catches today. Great game for Ted Farneth. Beautiful pass by Steinberg, keeping his composure. Brock Atkins put on that pressure, but Steinberg kept his composure through the loft to number 84, Farneth, and Farneth made the reception, keeping his tiptoes in bounds.
Now brings us to 1st and 1 with 5:16 left in the quarter.
That's a key. He's got to keep his feet in bounds. For all people who don't know football, if you catch the ball, but your legs are out of bounds, the catch is not counted. It's an incomplete pass. All right, Francis Coney is in the backfield. I think he'll get it. He does get the ball, and he barrels ahead, and it's a touchdown for East.
An easy touchdown.
Big
now
TD for
making it
East.
16 to 20 West.
East offensive line easily opened up the hole, and
East Stadium in an uproar now. Spirit all riled up.
in the background. Hurrah, the Cougars.
The band has got these people on their feet.
The Cougars.
East Stadium on their feet.
They're wild. 20 to 16 now.
It's pandemonium.
Now this is a very key point after. Now let's see what they're gonna do. They might go for a 2-point conversion. They are going for a 2-point conversion. They're gonna want to get this 2-point conversion, and then they score, and then a field goal can win this game. So let's see what happens. Give us to Francis Coney, who barrels ahead, and he is short. I think he stopped. Oh no, they say it's good.
He makes it.
They call it good.
Number
20 to 18,
33.
Cougars are in this game.
Number 3, Joshua Giffen is psyched and pumped. The Cougars. That was a great play by East. It's exactly what they needed. It's now 18 to 20.
From what I
Only
saw
down
there,
by 2 points. East could really pull this off. Like I said before, you can't count the East team out.
Francis
Cougars, you
Coney
can't
with the
count them
second
out.
touchdown of the game. From what I saw there, I didn't think he was in, but obviously the official said he was. 20 to 18, 5 minutes remaining. East is in this game.
Now West has got to
There's-
worry a little bit now.
There's
West
the
has
big
gotta worry.
James, Francis Coney. Francis Coney.
There's
He's
number 33.
5'8", 180.
He's psyched. He's pumped. He knows what he did was great.
No doubt he'll be playing football in college. He is an excellent running back, a key asset to this team. So now East, all they need
There's
is a
Joshua
field goal.
Giffen. Hey, look at that. He's just getting with the crowd.
Francis
East
Coney
the
wants it,
Cougars.
baby. He wants this game. It's obvious that West knows what East has to do now. They have to stop West quickly and then get the ball back. And all they have to do to win now is kick a field goal and stop West the rest of the way. They're very much in this game. And actually, even though West is in the lead, East might be in the driver's seat at this point. All right, number 81, Mike Meyer to kick the kickoff. Excuse me there for that burp. Number 81 to kick off. Correa and Fulcher back to receive. Meyer with the kick. Oh, it's a nice long kick. Beautiful kick. Fulcher takes it at the 10. He's still on his feet, and he's down at the 29. Nice coverage there by East. 36, 86, number 36, number 86, and number 74.
Oh, excuse me.
all
There's
converge
a
on the
correction
tackle.
before. Number 33 of East was James Franciconi.
20 to 18, 5:07 remaining. West needs a long drive, a long time-consuming drive with a lot of first downs. Joe Correa's gonna have to come alive for West to do it. They need a lot of first downs to take a lot of time.
Now this is where the game gets exciting. We have about 5 minutes left in the quarter. 18 East, 20 West. Anything can happen. No one knows who's gonna win. West is pumped, East is pumped. Both sides are just ready to rock it out, rock and roll out there, and they don't know what's gonna happen.
Don't forget,
They're gonna drive hard.
Don't forget I called this game 23 to 21. I am not far off. Here's Correa. Oh, he looks like he'll go nowhere, and he is stopped
Please
immediately. Number 74, Jake Kruger with the immediate hit, but then other Cougars helped him with the tackle. Beautiful play there by Kruger. All right, how do you think East is gonna? How do you think East feels right now? Do you feel like they still are behind West, or do you think they're in the driver's seat
No,
right now?
they have this game right now. Right now, they feel like they're in control. They have the drive behind them. I don't think they're really that much concerned with the 2 points, the 2-point deficit between them and West. They feel like they're in the driver's seat, and so do the East fans. If you can hear them,
Oh, they're
they
loud.
are psyched and pumped and ready.
They're calling for defense. Oh, here comes Carlton rolling to his right. He sees no one. He's having to. Oh, he throws a long pass. Incomplete.
Incomplete
Beautiful
pass.
play. Scott Peeler, number 42, breaks it up. Scott Peeler is a junior. Peeler weighs at 190. He's 6 foot. Peeler was an all-South Jersey player as a sophomore last year. He is an excellent player for East, and already colleges are looking at him as to be a top college prospect.
It's now 3rd and 13 with 3:41 left to go. What do you think they're going to do?
Oh, they're going to have to pass. It's 3rd and 13. They have to get a first down here. This is West often has games like this. They lead all the way for 3 quarters. Then for the 4th quarter, they let down and let the other teams back in the game. And they lose a lot of games in the 4th quarter of play. All right, here comes Carlton. He's going to pass. He rolls to his right again. But gets the pass off, and it's overthrown. Incomplete. Chris Jimenez just couldn't reach that pass. It was just too high. It's going to be 4th down for West, and they're going to have to punt. East has definitely got a great shot here. 3:35 remaining.
Once again, we see that overthrowing thing again. It just keeps popping up, and it's wreaking havoc on both teams. Every time someone is overthrowing, and that's just wrecking everyone's play. They gotta keep that ball in control. Yes, I know the conditions are tough out there, but they have to compensate for that. They really do. It's very crucial right now. There's only 3:35 left to go in the 4th quarter, and both teams gotta concentrate and not pay attention to the weather conditions, and they have to compensate for that. They have to take that into account.
Nice punt by Cook. And Peeler takes it. Oh, he's off to the races. Oh, and he's tackled there.
He's taken down hard by West
83.
player.
Chris Martini stops him. Nice run back there by Peeler.
Taken down
East fans
hard.
are wild. Now
Because
West
the East fans know it. They know it. I know it. You know it. East has real potential right now. The last 4 or 5 plays have been absolutely beautiful. Anything West seems to do, East is right there.
No doubt about it. West is in the lead 20-18. But are they really winning this game at this point? That's the question I ask you, Jennifer Ayrton.
The numbers say they are. The numbers say that West is. But those 2 points, we know and you know, they don't mean that much because of the time we still have left.
There you hear the fans saying, "Let's go, Cougars, let's go." The Cougars are on offense. The ball at the 40, they're 48.
First round Cougars at the Lions 47.
Excuse me, it's at the Lions 47. Francis Coney a key now. He's going to set up as a wide receiver. And Steimer draws back the pass. Oh, he's going to take it himself, and he is stopped immediately. Big Jamie Gaiman, number 70, with the tackle. West defense is going to have to step up if they want this game. They're going to have to step. Oh, there's a penalty against the Cougars. And
there's a shot of West fans. They're happy about that call, that penalty.
West is going to accept the penalty, so it's going to be 1st down and 20. 42 Peeler.
He's taken down by West number 44, John Cook.
Peeler gets to the 40. Cook with the tackle there.
Making it 2nd and 18.
Peeler has made a huge presence in this game. I mean, he's made some great runbacks on punts. He's made some great receptions. And he's made some great defensive plays at cornerback. And also just some great tackles all around. Just had a superb game. And right now, I think he might be the MVP of the game. There's a shot of the West East team talking to their trainer and coach, getting some drinks, trying to get their stamina back, figuring out how they're going to play in the rest of the game. 2nd down and 18. They have a lot of ground to cover, no doubt about it. 2:46, which is a lot of time in the 4th quarter, figuring they have all their timeouts remaining. They got a lot of time to do it. But if West defense comes up big, they can stop them. Don't you think, Jen?
Definitely, definitely.
East Marching Band, I hear them. They sound fantastic.
At this point, the East Marching Band, the East Cheerleaders, the East Cougar, the mascot, everyone is rallying behind the East Cougars. They know that they can help their team win this.
Steinberg giving the calls to his teammates. And he's gonna, let's see what he does here. He's gonna have to pass, I think. Yeah, he drops back to pass. Then he rolls out to his left. Oh, and he slips and falls.
It's those conditions.
Oh, that is a big problem for East. That is a shame for Ben Steinberg, but unbelievable situation for West.
You could
It's
tell
now
he
gonna
was
be
upset
third
at
and
himself.
Very long.
It's these
Oh,
rainy
there's
conditions.
a shot of the West crowds. Hey, I see Aaron Lazar and Deeple Doshi there. Both governors of the classes of 1993 and 1994, and there's some more fans of West, all excited about West's chances here of beating East. They're up 20 to 18. It's third down and 27. Big play for East. Could be the biggest play of the game. Definitely is the biggest play of the game. Here comes Steinberg to pass. He's gonna have to go long. He does look long. Oh, he's got his receiver. It's incomplete. Incomplete. Number 22, Chris Perot. And number 11, Joe Gamaz. Converge on the deflection. Excuse me, number 22 is Steve Perot and Joe Gamaz. Both made the defensive stop. It's gonna be fourth down at 27, 156. This is the 2-minute warning. No doubt about it, East is gonna have to go for it. I mean, they have no other situation. 2 minutes remaining. If they give the ball back to West, there's no time. West will just be able to run out the clock and East will never get the ball back again. So what do you think they do here? Go for the same kind of pass?
I think that's basically their only alternative. I mean, what else could they do?
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to look for Francis Koenig, and Francis Koenig's been the key all game. Go to the man you started with. All right, Steinberg's gonna be passing here, no doubt about it. He drops back to pass. He looks over the middle. He hits Francis Koenig. It's complete. It's complete. It is a complete pass. Unbelievable.
To number 33 of East, Francis Koenig.
Steinberg did hit Francis Koenig with the pass there. I was correct.
Francis Koenig seems to be the ubiquitous player of the day. He's everywhere at once.
They may need a measurement here. Is that a first down? Are we sure about that?
I don't know. There seems to be a little discrepancy out there.
East is only down by 2 points, 1:45 remaining. They are very much in this game. Very much in this game. Steinberg really holding his composure in the pocket. Looking like an absolute excellent quarterback.
Yeah, they have to bring out the measure.
Oh, they're bringing out the chains. Huge play. I have not seen a game this exciting. They're going to check it out. It's short.
It's short.
West is getting the
It's
ball
short.
back.
The West
146.
crowds are in an uproar.
It looks like it's West game, and there's Joe Gamaz, number 11, who made the defensive stop. He's wild. West team going wild. It's unbelievable. West can win their first game in 5 years.
They feel it. The West fans, they taste it. They want this win so bad. East has time and time again beaten West, and this is the first time in 5 years where West really has a chance. If West wins this, there will be celebration tonight.
Yeah, that was an exciting finale. I mean, the ball, a beautiful reception, and they had to bring out the chains to see if it was good enough. And obviously, East is a strong team, but West is obviously a good team. I mean, their record doesn't show it, but they're a strong team. Defensively, they're absolutely excellent. And offensively, they've shined sometimes during the season.
But still, I wouldn't count the East team out. I mean, I know it seems kind of far-fetched, but there is a minute 23 left, and I wouldn't count East out. East is a phenomenal team. We don't know what they have under their sleeves.
Well, I do believe they have all their timeouts remaining. So if West doesn't move the ball, East could quickly call timeouts and might have a small chance of getting the ball back, but it's quite minimal at this point. I gotta think that West got this game, but we'll see. There's the West team talking about how they're gonna plan the rest of this game, and 20 to 18. This is an absolute thriller, Jen. Have you seen a game like this before?
I haven't. This is by far beats out last year's game.
Every East-West matchup is always a thriller. The East-West football matchup, the East-West soccer matchup, the East-West basketball and baseball matchup. Every single one, no matter how differently matched these teams are, the games always are close and exciting. It's unbelievable.
And the West players come back out on the field.
Brian Schmidt there talking to the official. Brian Schmidt's a senior. He's number 56. He's a 200-pound center and also a defensive lineman who's looking at Colgate, I believe, for college. He's an excellent student also and lieutenant governor of his class. And here comes Carlton. He's just going to kneel down. They're just going to let the time run out. West has got this game. It's unbelievable. Second down 11. Almost less than a minute left. East calls the timeout. Excuse me, East does not call a timeout. The time is still running. Less than a minute left remaining in the game. West up 20-18. All right, I know I might be getting a little obnoxious here, but let me remind you. I said 23-21, and the score is West 20, East 18. I may have been off the scores by a tad, but the difference was 2 points, and West looks like they will be the victor. Am I brilliant?
I don't know, Dave. I think Dave's getting a little bit cocky, so we'll just turn over. We'll talk about the game. Anyway,
I just can't help it. I'm so excited that West is winning. Yeah.
I know. We're both Westites,
Not
so
used to
we
it.
have to root for our home team, but we got to hand it to the Cougars. They have played really well today,
they're an excellent
considering the
team.
conditions.
I mean,
East is a great team.
If you look at East, you knew they were going to have a tough season this year. They were without the Foley. No more Foleys at the school. Cliff, Glenn, Ed, and Kevin all gone, all off to college, all making great careers in college, let me add. But they're all gone. The big quarterback reign is over. The big receiver reign is over. No more Henry. And they were a very young team this year. They have a lot of juniors starting. Francis Coney was the big guy, but it's tough when you only have one guy like that to do the team. But I think this team's going to be great next year. I mean, Peeler looks like he'll be primed for next season. Steinberg at quarterback looks excellent. I don't see any problems with him at quarterback next year. And I think East will be a very strong team again next year.
We only have about 10 seconds left to go in the game, and it looks like West will be
Final
the
play of the
victors
game.
today on this homecoming game.
And Carlton
Thanksgiving
kneels on it.
1992.
And
And as
that's
the final
the
seconds
ball
run out,
game.
that's it. It's West 20, East 18. West the big victors on this homecoming game. West is excited, they're celebrating, and so are we. So are we.
There goes the West players converging on the field. Talking to the East players. East players are upset, but they'll be back next year, no doubt about it.
We have to congratulate both teams. West, phenomenal game. East, once again, the Cougars putting on a great game. Thanks very much for joining us. I'm Jennifer Ayrton.
Yeah. East finishes off the season at 4-5, and West finishes off the season at 3-6. And this concludes an absolute brilliant game, unbelievable
Thank you all
game.
for joining us.
Alrighty, thank you, David and Jennifer. I'm Matt Leshner, back to wrap up the game right now. A disappointing season for the Cougars. Cougars, a team that started out ranked in the Inquirer, ranked in the Courier. They had a shot here at the end of the game to come back, but a bad snap on a field goal and the miss to Salvatore on that play took the Cougars out of the game. But Francis Coney, who said that man doesn't try, 5:13 was the time on the clock, a 2-yard run. East takes the lead. East comes back with the touchdown. Then the 2-point conversion, which is the run from Francis Coney. James trying to get the Cougars back in there again. Then East has that great play. There's 1 second going to be left in this game. They are going to adjust the clock at 1 second. Like I was saying, Francis Coney doing a great job there. Then they threw that pass. It was short by about half a yard to a yard. West got the ball and just had to kneel for the rest of the game. 6 seconds have been put on the clock. 6 seconds. They'll just kneel one more time. This is just a technicality. Last game for the seniors of East, last game seniors of West. Both teams not moving on to the playoffs this year. Both teams ending on a losing season. And we're going to see him kneel down one more time. And this will be an offsides call. Encroachment probably against East, and it is. Cougars don't want to see this game ending.
Ball at the line, 15.
Last 40 seconds, taking about 3 minutes to play here. I mean, David and Jen even thought the game was gone. They're way gone. I'm in here to do a post-game show, and remind you that the DeBart Trophy will be presented at the end of the game, and we'll show you that, and then that will be it for our broadcast. 6 seconds still on the clock after the penalty. Third down, 10 to go. And I think delay a game. It's probably they'll call another flag thrown again. The longest 40 seconds I've ever seen. And they're going to back the ball up one more time. Scoreboard still showing 6 seconds to go.
Penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, it was an unsportsmanlike against the Lions. Now kneel on the ball, and this will kill the rest of the clock. And now the Lions get a chance to run on the field and celebrate one more time. They have not won since 1984, and that definitely concludes the game today. The final score, the Cougars of Cherry Hill East 18, Lions 20. You see the Lions right now congratulating themselves. Emotional game for the seniors who are in their last game. Coach Ike Smith getting his first win against East.
GM Clarkey, come to the announcers booth.
Well, that's all. And the final score, the Lions win the third one in series history, 20-18. For Dave, Marika, Jennifer, Ayrton, Mike, Furman, Andy, DeChristopher, this has been Matt Lesher saying Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next year.